Let go of what is not for you. So many times we stress out, we worry, and become extremely fearful when people, places, and things are being taken out of our life. And we try to desperately hold on to them. And I'm here to tell you that sometimes people, places, and things are being taken out of your life because something better is trying to emerge. And if you try to hold on to the old thing, first of all, you do yourself harm by stressing the way you are. And second of all, you're preventing yourself from experiencing something better, something that could be more in alignment with who you truly are. I've learned that in business, I've learned it in life. You know, I would have people that would come into my life that I really appreciated, you know, friends that I thought I really had. And then all of a sudden, me and that person fall out, or we would lose a customer. And I would think to myself, what did I do to deserve that? What did I do to make it to where this person, place, or thing was taken out of my life? And now I realize it. They're being taken out of my life because I deserve so much more. As you continue to get clear about who you are, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, when you continue to get clear about who you are, life is going to start removing people, places, and things out of your life. And you have to be smart enough to trust the process. You have to be smart enough to trust that that customer that's leaving you, you didn't like doing business with them anyway. That friend that's leaving you, you didn't enjoy talking to them anyway. But it hurts your ego because it seems that they're leaving you because you're not good enough for them. No, 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 no. They wasn't good enough for you. They're not good enough for this new vision that you have for yourself. They're going to hold you back. That customer is going to prevent you from adopting the business model that you really want to adopt. Because that customer that you're trying to hold on to, that customer is someone that came to you based on your old business model, a business model that no longer serves you anymore. That friend that you're trying to hold on to, that friend is going to stop you from being this new version of yourself because you attracted that friend as an old version of yourself and you no longer see yourself as that person that they once knew. So they have to be taken out of your life. The reason why they have to be taken out of your life is because, again, they are preventing you from stepping into this new era. And so you got to trust the process. You're not being punished, you are being rewarded. Maybe that person that you thought was a good friend is secretly talking crap about you behind closed doors, and the universe knows that. You don't know it, but the universe knows it, and the universe is just moving that person out of your reality because the universe knows that they're talking crap about you behind your back. The universe knows that. And when you understand that the universe knows best, you start trusting the process. And I've learned to do that over and over again in so many ways. Especially when I started understanding that we create our realities. When I first discovered that we create our realities, I thought that meant that I had to control everything. But I realized the only thing that I have to control is my focus. And the universe is going to take care of the rest. All I have to hold on to is my vision. And the universe is going to take care of the rest. All you got to use is your attention to focus on what you want to focus on. And I promise you, the universe is going to take care of the rest. All you got to do is hold on to your vision, and the universe is going to take care of the rest. That's all you got to do. Once you understand that, everything that comes and everything that goes, you're okay with it. You're okay with it. You're like, I'm good with that. I don't know why that happened, but I'm good with it. Not to say that I don't necessarily believe that everything happens for a reason in the way that most people believe everything happens for a reason. Most people believe everything happened for reasons because they are basically saying they don't have any control over it. They had nothing to do with it. They're unconscious to their ability to create, right? But when I say everything happens for a reason, could you get over it? When I say everything happens for a reason, I mean everything happens for a reason because you are constantly getting clear about your vision. You are constantly getting clear about what it is you want. And the universe that has a higher perspective is moving different people, places, and things around so that it can better serve you in getting what you want. But you have to get out of your own way. Stop fighting for things that don't want to be with you. Stop fighting for people that don't want to be with you. And it doesn't mean that those people are bad because they're also getting clear about what they want on their path. So in many ways, you're not good enough for them because they've decided what is good enough for them. And maybe you're too good for them. Maybe you're not good enough for them, right? So all you have to do is continue to hold your vision. And once you hold your vision, once you get clear about what it is you really want for yourself, everything is going to start coming into fruition for you. Everything is going to start magnetizing to you. And that's when you'll start understanding that life can really be simple for you once you start giving yourself permission to allow things to come into your reality that's for you and allow things to leave your reality that is no longer for you. So I bless all of my friends that I've had in the past. I bless all of you. I bless all of the relationships that I've had in the past. I appreciate all of you because you are part of what made me who I am today. And I'm loving the person that I am today. I am learning who I am. I am learning where I am. I am loving where I'm going. And I'm learning to love every single moment, every single day. And so I thank everyone from the past because it made me. And so you be thankful for everyone you've come across in the past. If you've had somebody to ghost you and you don't know why they ghosted you, maybe you did something wrong to them. You might know deep down inside, you know, even if they wasn't a part of the conversation that you had about them behind their back, they felt that energetically. And so they ghosted you, not because they physically saw you do something wrong, but energetically they knew you were a mismatch. So they left. And if you've ghosted someone else, the same is true. You just had this intuitive nudge that you needed to let this person go. You needed to let them go, and you let them go. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing that they let you go. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing that you let them go. Everyone is on their journey. Everyone is on their journey. And everyone's journey is about them getting more clarity about who they are, where they are, who they want to be, and where they want to go. And we can't interfere with that. No one should try to interfere with your path, and you should not try to interfere with the path of another. It's all good. It's all good. It is all good. I desperately hope that this message resonates with a part of your spirit. Because when you truly believe that it's all good, that you're going to be good, you're going to be good. And you being good doesn't mean that the person you no longer associate with has to be doing bad. You want to wish them well as well. Because it's about all of us doing good. It's about all of us being the best versions of ourselves. It's about all of us thriving. It's about all of us being happy. I see people a lot of times when they feel like God was looking out for them, they automatically make them think that God is going to punish the other person for not messing with them anymore. It doesn't work like that. You know, a person can leave you behind, and even though you believe they did you wrong, that person can still go off and live a good life, a beautiful life, a rich life, and a fantastic life, a thriving life. And then you also can live a good life as well. Nobody has to be in the wrong. That's the beautiful part about this. This is about us choosing who we are. This is about us choosing how we want to show up in the world. And there is nothing wrong with that. It took me a long time to understand that. But when I really started asking myself what I wanted, when I really started getting clear about who I am and what my desires were, I started to understand it more and more and more. And I'm understanding it more and more every single day. More and more every single day. Somebody choosing what they want does not mean they're bad. I'm sorry to break your bubble, to burst your bubble. It does not. You choosing what you want doesn't mean you're bad. We live in a world where we feel like in order for us to be favored, we have to demonize somebody else. No, they're favored too. Because the universe is simply responding to their internal vision, their mental vision, and their vibrational vision. That's all the universe is doing. It's just responding to that. It's just bringing that into fruition. That's all it's doing. But now that you know this information, now that you know that the universe is responding to the vision that you have inside of yourself, now you know that it's very important for you to think on purpose, to consciously think about things you want to experience rather than allow your mind to adrift and think about things you don't want to experience. Because if you listen at the conversation of a lot of people spend the vast majority of their time talking about things that they claim they don't want to experience. People talking about how sick they are. People talking about how broke they are, how lonely they are, how much they hate this or hate that, not understanding that talking against it is not keeping it away from them. Talking against it is still bringing it into their reality. You see, because the brain, the mind, the universe is going to give you whatever you are focused on, because you are the universe. You are the universe. That's the really good part about it. You are the universe. And when you know that you are the universe, you'll start consciously thinking rather than allowing yourself to just drift on autopilot, allowing your mind to just drift all over the place, which is what the average person does. the average person just allows their mind to just think about all sorts of wild things. They end up stressing themselves out in the process. They end up making themselves sick. They end up making themselves poor. But when you start understanding that you're not poor because you have a generational curse, you're poor because you think poor. Once you realize that, you'll start thinking better. And when you start thinking better, you'll start living better. When you start realizing that you're not lonely because nobody loves you, you're lonely because you told yourself that nobody loves you. And the universe is saying, see, you're alone. Now I'm proving to you that nobody loves you. Not because nobody loves you, but because you believe nobody really loves you. But because you believe nobody really is out there for you. So now that you know this information, you can become conscious about the experiences you want to have. And it's a daily practice. Instead of projecting images in the future that depict doom and gloom or fearful scenarios, become a better visioner of things that you want to experience. Start thinking about things you want to experience rather than things you don't want to experience. That's when life really becomes magical for you. That's when things really start getting interesting. And you got to tell yourself a new story. You literally have to get behind the driver's seat of your head and tell yourself conscious stories about the world around you. You can't just allow it to be on autopilot and think that you're going to live a magical life. As you're driving, as you're eating, as you're navigating, as you're doing business, start telling yourself that you are living a magical life. Start telling yourself as you're headed somewhere, say to yourself, this is going to be the most amazing experience with this person I've had thus far. We're going to get along very well together. The deal is going to go great. The experience is going to be phenomenal. Start telling yourself those things because that's what will start to happen for you. But if you keep expecting the worst, you're going to keep experiencing the worst. I feel like my lips are dry right now. I don't even know if they're dry. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to upload this video. It's about you consciously thinking on purpose inside of your mind. Consciously thinking on purpose inside of your mind. That's what it's about. Telling yourself a story everywhere you go. I am consciously telling myself a story right now. I'm having the most amazing day ever. I feel good. My name is Robbie Cornelius, and I only attract the most phenomenal things into my existence. Everything is always lining up for me. Everywhere I go, it's a pleasure to be there. Every time I come around, we have the most amazing time. I get along with people everywhere that I go. Money falls out the sky for me. Opportunities are all over the place for me. That's how you start telling yourself a new story. And then as you get really, really good at that, and as you start believing in that, as you walk around, watch all the things start to take place in your reality. You're going to think that it's a miracle. But it's you creating your reality because you are the universe. You are life itself having a life experience. You got to get real. Don't just allow this to go on autopilot. This is your reality creator. Start looking at your head as your reality creator. Whatever's in your head is creating the texture of your reality. So why would I just allow my reality creator to just go on autopilot? No, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to jump behind the driver's seat of my reality creator, my head, and I'm going to guide it. I'm going to consciously color every moment that I'm in. I'm going to consciously color every fabric of my existence today. And I'm going to look for the miracles everywhere I go. I'm going to look for evidence that what I'm doing inside of my reality creator is changing what I'm seeing outside. We're going to look for it everywhere we go. And I'm going to look for you to subscribe to this channel because I'm dropping the jewels. I don't even know what you're thinking about not subscribing. Like, you got to. That's the least you can do. And if you really want to take it to another level, come see me at mindmastersociety.com. That's mastersociety.com.